Hello YouTube, this is Donald Watkins and we're at the Morgan Cemetery in Bumpus Mills, Tennessee at the grave of Samuel Albert Feltner. He was born February the 1st, 1888 in the Antioch community near Bumpus Mills, and he passed away on November the 26th, 1975 in Clarksville, Tennessee. His daughter lived in that area. So anyway, he was an optometrist, a clock and watch repairman, and was the photographer who took all of the photos in the Feltner photo collection that can be found online on the Stewart County, Tennessee Gym website, which I will put in the comments area. He and his brother operated Feltner Brothers Store in Bumpus Mills, which stood across the road from the old Bumpus Mills Post Office. He married Mamie Louise Harrison Jarman, who was born in 1886 in Bedford County, Tennessee. That's her tombstone. And she passed away in November of 1968. They had two children, Samuel Albert Feltner Jr. and Nell. Mamie had a daughter, Mary Jarman, from a previous marriage. Both were members of the Bumpus Mills Church of Christ. Now, I have a personal story because I grew up across the road from this cemetery. Lots of family in this cemetery. And I knew Mr. Feltner personally in his later years. I was about 8 or 9 years old. He stopped at my parents' house and asked me if I would come over to the cemetery here and help him with something. I got over here. He backed his 50 some odd model car up in the cemetery, and he had the trunk lid open. He had a pick and shovel. I said, "Mr. Sam, are you robbing graves, or have you murdered somebody and want me to help you bury him?" And he laughed. He thought it was very funny what I said. And anyway, he pulled out a cigar box. And I looked at him. He said, "I want you to help me dig a hole to bury my pet parakeet." And he and I together dug a hole right beside of his tombstone that I'm showing now. That's where the bird is buried, right there. And I helped him dig the hole, and we buried his pet parakeet here. Anyway, he later talked to my great-grandfather, who was about 6 years younger than him, and he told my great-grandfather about what happened. And my great-grandfather had told him, he said, "Sam, you better watch that boy." Said he's got a mind like a bear trap. And so they was talking about my comments about him maybe doing something underhanded here in the cemetery, which wasn't the case. But having known him personally as a young boy in his later years, if I could describe Samuel Albert Feltner Sr. in one word, that word would be eccentric. It's a nice day out. I've got other videos to make. So until next time, have a good day.